What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Afrojoe telling like a T. I'm more the plugging is. And we're back at it again with another Colleen Ballinger video. Colleen Ballinger has went to Vanity Fair and Vanity Fair story, which it was one-sided, and I thought it was bullshit on what she said. Now, for me, I thought it was just straight up bullshit because what she's saying is just straight like it's pretty much victim shaming Adam. Let's show you. Let's show you. This is Colleen Ballinger has been a YouTube star for more than a decade, and 10 of those millions of followers, many of those have found her when they were teenagers or even were in the scenes. But it's not that part. It's like right here. This talks about this at the top part is talking about her Netflix specials or her concerts and all like that. But this part is later last month, Rolling Stone published a story allegedly that Ballinger has arranged in inappropriate behavior with underage fans. But the magazine's verified screenshots of text in which Ballinger asking a minor about their virginity status and their favorite sexual position. She also then asked them to send pictures of their bodies. However inappropriate her alleged behavior was, the article classifies that no sexual crime has been committed. Here's the point. There's been many lawyers that have spoken out. Many lawyers that took to YouTube and said those are criminal acts. Pretty much sending Trisha Paytas nudes to a minor. That is actually a criminal act. Sending lingerie, a bra underwear to a minor. Yeah, that is a criminal act. A child's virginity is a criminal act, or asking a child to send nude pictures, that is a criminal act. And I've said this in many videos before and pointing these out. That is a criminal act, and the lawyers have backed that up for me. So pretty much what I said before, attorneys just verify what I said. But Vanity Fair said it's a lie. Saying it's straight up lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. How it is a lie? How is it? It says there's no such crime committed. It is a crime. It is a sort of a crime in a way that she was in the wrong. It's pretty much saying she was grooming. It was saying she was pretty much grooming. And that there was no lie on that. There was definitely no lie on that. So I sit here and look at how Vanity Fair has sat there and, oh, this is a lie, this is a lie. It's not a lie. Let's continue on reading, please. Uh, says no crime has been committed. There's no evidence in the review. Bullshit. I'll call it again, bullshit. And I don't get it. I don't get it. Vanity Fair says there's no evidence. There is evidence. There is evidence. Adam showed evidence. Johnny showed evidence. Becky showed evidence. How you gonna sit there and say 3 people that was underage didn't show evidence that this was going on? especially Adam. And Adam showed a lot of evidence that this has happened. There's so much evidence flying around YouTube and social media, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Thread. I got a thread now, but it's flying around and it's no bullshit. So Vanity Fair is doing it again, taking up for Colleen. It's pretty much doing one sided stories. Why? Why are you interviewing one person? You're not interviewing Adam. You didn't interview Johnny or Becky. You just interviewed Colleen, and that is it. And it is straight bullshit. You can't sit there and interview one person and think that's it. Look, like Dr. Phil always said, doesn't matter how flat you make a pancake, there's two sides of every story. There is. In this case, it's three. Well, take that back. It's four. There's Johnny's, there's Becky, there's Adams, and there's Colleen. It seems like Colleen's story is the only one that's been told. And I forgot her ex-husband, Joshua. And it's bullshit how Vanity Fair is not mentioning Joshua, Becky, or Johnny, but it kind of mentioned Adam, but not by name. And it's stupid, and it's way, way stupid. This is to those who, this is for those who steep in the world of YouTube fandom, shape shifting, where alleged like by hours of these claims were not new. Bellinger has even already responded to some of them on YouTube, of course. Rolling Stone's piece was tame, allegedly sound. One could argue, okay, language rumors and that be flying around for years. Yet it is published that stalking, proceeding stalker active, okay, pretty much saying the other, he's pretty much saying the other magazines like Huffington Post and Rolling Stones are full of shit. And it's even calling out Bellinger accused of everything from performing Beyonce in blackface, as Miranda saying, to texting a sex worker's nude photos to a minor. It's true. Adam has came out and said that she did. Same with Johnny. And what else? Excuse me, has been denied. She said Bellinger allegedly legal team has denied the performers in blackface, which if you look at the video, you can't really tell. It looks kind of like green paint, but you can't tell because of the lighting. I've said that before. That it looks like it's just bad lighting. And she's saying there was wearing green face paint for a period cover of songs from Wookie. Her singing tour has been canceled. Her career, absolute shame. Okay, to reach out for comments, Bellinger's lawyer replied in an email that Vanity Fair, in a simple, based claim that other media outlets and individuals on social media has been reported previously. Is that more like Judge said it's bullshit? Okay, this is where they come up with Adam's name. The reality of some of these claims in these terms, the border narrated around Bellinger remains murky. Alleged. I'm reading. I'm kind of reading through this. It says umbrella of inappropriate behavior, and since that family stories from the social media age, Bellinger downfall unique brought into a adult world and made it feel like it was theirs. Then saw the fans turn against her in a product of a persistent of era of YouTube stardom, additional person of a. It's pretty much saying the animal's full of shit and got people to turn on. I said you could actually forgiven if you were one of the millions who, back in the summer of 2020, some COVID drive YouTube drama unfolded between Bellinger and a former fan, Adam. A 17-year-old, Bellinger was his idol. If you remember, if you listen, went to go see Adam's video, he said he was 14, 13 or 14 years old when he became a fan of Colleen. He said about 17 or 18 is when he came out telling people about Colleen's misbehavior. That's around that time. So they really full of shit on this. And he was, her merch could be seen all over the Irish team's bedroom. When he recorded his own video, he was an inspired influence himself, making sweet, low state YouTube content about his life. On June 22nd, Adam posted a video to his channel about Colleen Ballinger stopped lying, which I didn't even know about it back then. If I would have knew, I probably would have said something. But he talks about what she's been doing. He said, in Adam, it says in it, Adam talks several unrelated stories of recounts that time Bellinger sent him lingerie in the mail to his mother's horror. The lingerie was new and unworn. Bellinger has since apologized for sending it. Another was intended to debunk the rumor that he was secretly behind several anti-Miranda saying social media accounts that Ballinger has gotten wind of, which he actually admits he was not behind it. She thought he was making anti-Miranda scenes or anti-Colleen fan pages and on Facebook, on social media, which is bullshit. And third, it was a fallout of a tweet between Bellinger allowing Adam to post as Miranda scene from the character's Twitter account, and led to him never posting on her behalf again. He's being considered her social media intern or whatever. He said with hopes of being employed by her one day, and the fact that she had only access to the account one day, and that if he went well, she would have plans to hire him formally. The tweets in question seized upon as a queer baiting by Miranda fandom. She came out as maybe a Trainer fan and led to backlash. It's like pretty much reading this, is they're just pretty much dogging the fuck out of her. I mean, pretty much it's like Vanity Fair's dogging the fuck out of Adam. It's a thing. Then they talk about. Then there comes the YouTuber response to Adam's YouTube accusation. A classic back and forth. If the name James Shaw and Tati Westbrook mean anything to you, you got the idea. Revealed the screenshots of DM she sent Adam on that Adam's mother has proposed. It's, it's, it's just the simple fact is, that Vanity Fair is just listening to one side of the story. It's not talking to Adam. It's not talking to Johnny. It's not talking to Becky. It's not talking to Colleen's ex-husband. It's pretty much calling Adam a liar, that he's a shit starter, and he has the he has the proof, the tea, whatever you want to call it, saying that Miranda, aka Colleen, aka Miranda Singh, is wrong, even bad, even H3H3's people is actually pinpointing it. It's like I said before in several videos about it. She has broken the law. Adam needs to charge her, same with Johnny and Becky. Y'all need to file charges on the woman. The lawyers have even said they can file charges on her, and nobody's doing nothing. It's pretty much they're trying to. I hate to be mean towards Adam. Like I do like him as a content creator, but you're milking this. You're milking it. Like I understand that you want to get your story out, but you're milking this so much. And I keep saying he needs to go and file paperwork of what she done and go to turn. Because like Vanity Fair shouldn't sit there. For one, Vanity Fair shouldn't sit there and be like, he's lying. He ain't got no evidence. He's shown evidence. A whole bunch of social, like not just social media people, has posted the evidence of what she did. So much media in general has posted the evidence of what she did. So you can't call none of it. It is so bad that it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse and worse. But this article should not. This is blowing it way, not blowing up, but this article alone is making her look so bad, so terrible in the limelight that looks so terrible that she cannot come back from it. So Vanity Fair needs to recant because so much of media and social media have did stories on this that it's saying that like you can't say this is lies. Everybody's seen the proof, and Vanity Fair tries to say it is lies, but no, it's not. But to me, I'm gonna say it again to Adam. Please file paperwork. Johnny file paperwork. Becky file paperwork. Because all y'all doing is letting her do this again. It's like a pedo that essay a child. You're not doing nothing but letting them do it again to the next person. That's what you're doing to Colleen. You're gonna let her do it to the next person. And then that's how it is. And you did a video talking about YouTube ain't doing nothing because they are supporting and backing her up. They're not thinking about you, they thinking about her. Because she's bringing in money for them. And I think this whole Vanity Fair article needs to be recanted. And for them to apologize to Adam, Johnny, and Becky for this fake article. Adam needs to go file paperwork and file charges on her. Needs to get with a legal team and see what they can do and move forward because you're not doing nothing but causing a ruckus. Quit milking it because she's gonna come after you. She already got H3H3 with the cease and desist, and now she's gonna target you. She's gonna target you, and it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get ugly. Colleen, this mess is gonna get so fucking ugly, and I fear that if Adam don't do something, if Adam don't file paperwork, it's gonna get so bad for him that he's gonna be a prisoner in his own home because you're letting this woman still walk around this world. I ain't talking about go out there and hurt. Put your hands on her, make her perish. I mean, lock her ass up. Quit playing. Everybody keep telling you lock her ass up, but you're milking it. Quit milking it and locking her ass up. You doing every teenager a favor. Think about this shit that you don't do this. The more you sit here and wait and bullshit and procrastinate, the more you letting her get out there and mess with another child. Yes, that's what you're doing. You're letting her mess with another child. You're letting her mess with more kids. And I'm gonna compare. I'm gonna compare the Miranda scene. Colleen and James Charles to R. Kelly. So you telling me R. Kelly gets locked up for the things he's done to kids, but Colleen and James Charles can walk the damn street? Y'all can sit there and say, oh, that's apples and oranges. Doesn't matter if it's apples and oranges. Both of them, all three of them hurt kids. All three of them hurt kids. But you let Colleen and James Charles walk the street and continue to hurt kids. R. Kelly's in prison. Quit bullshitting the world unless you want the world to shit on you. Tell me what you think down in the comment section. Because I think Colleen needs to be locked the fuck up. Same with her buddy Corey. Quit bullshitting people.